So you can see now I've obviously created a bonding between the two pieces I needed to fuse together. Obviously I've done both sides, stitched it, and obviously I've measured obviously the diameter there and there, obviously to get the correct size for the fork. Obviously just nipped together just a couple of little cracks which are on the other side. So the next part is to go over them again and fill and build up the hole obviously that I've created now, like the chamfer. So, and then it'll be quite strong then once you fill it in. I'll use some other ABC or PVC, whichever I can get my hands on. This is ABC I think. ABC there. Okay, I've managed to get some ABS plastic, not ABC, Sevad. So obviously what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill this gap in and create a stronger bond for the piece that I've fused to the main mudguard, and same with the other side as well. Just going to feed it in and fill the holes and then smooth it off with a hot knife, which I've pulled from the footwork cupboard, an old knife. So I've just bent it over, I'll heat that up, and obviously I'll just smooth it in with that. And then anything else after then can be filled with some body filler, sanded down to the correct obviously flow of the curvature, and then it can be sprayed, and then it'll be as good as new all day. Now I can see all I've done is fed it in from the back. Obviously I've created chamfered the edges, obviously stitched it, tacked it and stitched it, obviously measured it out. Now you can see here that I've filled all the chamfer in, and obviously all I've done is just cut a bit of ABS rod off a pipe. So I'm just using this, what I've got lying around, and obviously you can see now on this side I've started to do this, and obviously all I'm doing is using the heated rod or screwdriver, and obviously positioning this where I want it to be fed, and then obviously selecting a bit of the rod, cutting it off, and then smoothing it in, and then smoothing it off. Then just going to work my way down and fill this in, and obviously that'll cap it off, and it'll give it extra strength, and then it should be all day. There we go, I've filled all the chamfers in now. Worked it all in. Off of that's going to give it its strength now to go back on the bike once it's been painted. Now what I've got to do is use that flat knife and just heat it up and smooth it off, and then it can be sanded and then filled, and so it's ready. So it's looking presentable, so it can be painted, and then you'll never notice. There we go, I've smoothed it all off, filled it all in, it's reasonably level and to a sort of shape that I can work with. All my little cracks, and then inside here I've obviously rebuilt up the corner with the plastic, which you can see there. Looks like it's got a little bit of extra support like it's got on this side. So there's quite a lot you can do with it if you've got the right tools. Obviously I'm improvising here with a screwdriver and a knife and a hob. But now it's just obviously sand down, smooth it off, see what it's like, and then obviously if anywhere needs filling in, quick little fill-ins, and then ready for paint shop.